Negative, low to high, positive. Okay. Here who is moving? Whom did I meet? 10 ohm. How much current is flowing? So today's topic is Kirchhoff law. Now Kirchhoff law is one of the most difficult part in current electricity. That is what is being considered. Kirchhoff law is very difficult. Why it is difficult? Because this requires multiple way of processing. That means straightforward now. You cannot have a simple formula and then you are going to put that, you are not going to get something like that. So in Kirchhoff law, what you have to do, you have to follow certain process, and those processes are very, very important. If you are not following those processes, that means you will be in trouble. Take it. Kirchhoff's law. So the first law is very easy. What is first law? So first law says the net current flowing inside a junction equal to net current flowing outward from same junction. So from same junction, net current flowing outward will also be same. This is not a bookish language, okay? This is not a bookish language. This is basically I'm writing in such a way so that you find it easier to understand. So this is what net current flowing inside a junction, equal to net current flowing outward from the junction. So let's see. Okay. Now can you see how many junctions are there? 1, 2, 3. Junction means what? Meeting point of the wires. Meeting point of the wires. Now see, if I say 5 ampere current is there and 2 ampere current. So in junction A, how much current is entering? In junction A, current entering is how much? Correct. Current entering 7 ampere. So from the same junction, how much current should leave? Same current. So 7 ampere current is entering this junction. So from here, how much current should leave? 7 ampere. Clear to all? Now at point B, if I say it like this, at junction B, how much current is entering? 10. So in junction B, current enters 10 ampere, right? So junction B, current enters 10 ampere. So how much current should leave from here? 10 ampere. So this must be how much? 10 ampere. Any doubt? Now in this question, you are being asked what will be the value of I if this is 5 ampere. How much it should be? This is 10 ampere is entering the junction. And how much current is leaving the junction? So just see. Current entering junction C should be equals to current leaving, yes or no? Now tell me, in junction C, how much current is entering? And how much current is leaving? 5 plus I, yes or no? Current is what quantity? It's a scalar quantity. So when current is a scalar quantity, we can add them very easily. So we can say how much current is leaving? 5 as well as I. So total current leaving is how much? 5 plus I. So therefore I will be how much? Any doubt in understanding this? Sure. No doubt. Okay. So this is what we can understand as what? Kirchhoff law. Okay, so this is the first law of Kirchhoff law. So you might be thinking, sir, you were saying it is difficult and all. It is not difficult, it's easy. Absolutely, I'm not talking about this one. This is the first law of Kirchhoff's law. This is very easy. This is absolutely easy. Okay. If I give you another one, if you give I this question, how are you going to do? It is asking find the value of I. Find the value of I. Don't you think this entire part looks like a big junction? In this big junction, how much current is entering? 2 plus 6 plus 3. This is the total current entering. And how much current should leave? So 2 plus 6 plus 3, that is equals to 11. This is the answer. Okay? Any doubt? Sure. Please write down. This one that we have did now, this is called Kirchhoff's current law. So also we can write this. This is also known as KCL. Next, what are we going to do? Next, we are going to do KVL, Kirchhoff's voltage law. This is KCL. Next, we are going to do Kirchhoff's voltage law. So let's find out how are we going to do this. Kirchhoff's voltage law. So in Kirchhoff's voltage law, we are going to write some procedure. Okay, we are going to write some procedure. So this procedure you have to focus. We are going to note down the procedure, and based on that we are going to solve. Let's see. First one is determine the direction of current. If not given. Okay, but still I will say determining the direction of current by yourself will help you much more. By yourself. So I have written two things. If not given, then you are going to determine the direction of current. I have also written one thing, by yourself. If the current direction is not given, you have to determine. Second, remember, while determining the direction of current, what we have to consider while determining the direction of current, who is powerful? Remember, current will flow according to whom? Current will flow according to the maximum battery voltage. You know, one which is powerful, they all drive everything, right? For example, in this class, who is powerful? I am powerful. That's why আমি যা বলবো সেটা শুনতে হবে. But the day if you become powerful, then I will be listening to you. তাই না? বড় হয়ে দেখা গেল গার্গী পলিটিশিয়ান. গার্গী যদি বলে এখন পড়ানো যাবে না, তুমি কেমিস্ট্রি পড়াও, কেমিস্ট্রি পড়াও. তাই না গার্গী? হতেই পারে. So while determining the direction of current, current will flow according to the maximum battery voltage. So one which is powerful, the current will be driven by that. Second is, we will move around the loop of circuit. We are going to move around the loop of circuit. So while moving, we'll move around the loop of the circuit. Remember, high to low is considered negative and what did I say? High to low. And what we can say? Low to high is considered positive. How many of you have got very high marks in class 10? Good marks in class 10. Almost all of you. And what was your result in class 11? High to low. That means negative. But as compared to class 11 result, you will definitely score better in class 12. Low to high, positive. High to low, negative. Low to high, positive. Okay. Here who is moving? No, we. That's why I have written we will move. While moving, we are going to consider. I am going to show everything. Now you are not going to understand anything. Fourth point. While moving around the loop, we will add the potential difference. We will add potential difference across resistance. We will add potential difference across resistance and battery. As mentioned, or we can say as per the rule 3. As per rule 3. Okay. And at last, total potential in the circuit. Total potential difference in the circuit equal to 0. So these are the 5 points that we have to keep in our mind while we are determining Kirchhoff law. So what does Kirchhoff law says? What does Kirchhoff law says? Kirchhoff law says the total potential drop around a complete circuit or around a loop in a circuit is always 0. So Kirchhoff's KVL voltage law mentions total potential drop around a given circuit is 0. This is what KVL says. Now for the students, after writing all these things, nobody understood anything over here what I have written. I don't want you to understand right now. You will understand. I am going to explain. Right now I want your trust. Sir बोल रहे तो सही है. चलो लिख लो. Okay. So this is a circuit given, and the question for this circuit is determine. Oh, sorry. Thank you. So determine direction, determine current flowing through. The question says like this: determine current flowing through. Flowing through all the resistance. So this is the question given to you. So if this question is given to you, how are we going to solve this? I told how are we going to solve it. Priyamjit, please mute yourself. How are we going to solve this? I told you that you have to focus on some of the important points. কিছু points আমরা last slide এ বললাম. So on the basis of that points, we are going to solve this one. Okay. Write down the question, and when I am going to explain this one, I want all of yours attention to the board. Write down the question first. Determine the direction of current. So tell me, this is plus, this is minus, this is plus, this is minus. Who is powerful here? Is 10 volt powerful or 6 volt powerful? 10 volt powerful. So 10 volt will say something that will be ruling the circuit. So who is the ruler here? 10 volt is the ruler. Very good. Now 10 volt is letting the current flow in this direction. How much current? I don't know. Considering what? I. So when I is flowing like this, so this is positive, current will be flowing like this. Over here, some branching will take place. Junction, branching will take place. I consider I1 to be flowing here, and how much current to be flowing here? I minus I1. Quite obvious. Is it clear? I minus I1. So this I minus I1 will be flowing through this resistance, and I will be flowing through this resistance 3 ohm, and together when they will come here after joining, how much current will come? I. Because I minus I1 plus I1 will give us I, and ultimately I will be flowing through 5 ohm, and here it is going to get inside the battery. First rule clear to all. So what did we do? We have found out the determination of flow of current. Based on what? Based on who is powerful. The battery one who is powerful, that is going to drive the circuit. So I did not consider only 6 volt. Consider means obviously I am going to consider, while determining the flow of current, I did not consider 6 volt. I have found a powerful voltage. I have been doing with that. Is this part clear to all?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Now, what does the next rule suggest? Not number 2, number 3, because we have used both 1 and 2. What is the number 3 rule?
We will move around the loop of circuit.
We will move around the loop of circuit. What does that mean? We will move around the loop of circuit. That means, just all of you please pay attention. All of you please pay attention. Around the circuit means what? This is, around the circuit means what? This is one loop, yes or no? This is one loop. Which is another loop? This is another loop, yes or no? Correct? Loop 1, loop 2. I repeat once again. This is loop 1, correct? And this is loop 2, correct? So who will move here? I marked over there, last slide. Who will move? We will move. It is not current. Current movement done. We have already determined the flow of current. Now it is our job that we are going to move. Now I'm going to start moving from here. Let's see how we can do this. See, I have started moving from here. ये एक लूप हो गया ना? नहीं, नीचे तो एक लूप हुआ, और ये दूसरा वाला 2 लूप हुआ. If you are considering another loop, that should be this one. I am not considering that. I am considering each loop. Okay? I am considering each loop. Okay? So, I told here we will move. So, we will move means we have to give here this. What is this? This is the direction. How are we going to move? This is what? Clockwise. This is loop 1. This is how much? Loop 2. Remember this, while moving clockwise or anti-clockwise in the loop, try to follow the same rule. That means what? मतलब पहले रूल के लिए clockwise, तो second loop के लिए भी clockwise ही करना. तो क्या हो जाएगा? Mistake कम होगा. It is for minimizing the mistake. Okay? So first one, let's go for this. So the first one, what I'm saying. देखो, यहाँ से मैं शुरू कर रहा हूँ, ठीक है? This is my starting point. So this is my starting point. I'm going like this. I am going. Correct? I am going. Can you see all these dotted lines? Can you see? जैसे मैं यहाँ पे जा रहा था, देखो यहाँ पे ना 6 वोल्ट मिल गया है ना, और हम लोग कैसे जा रहे हैं? 6 वोल्ट के पास पॉजिटिव टू नेगेटिव और नेगेटिव टू पॉजिटिव, पॉजिटिव टू नेगेटिव, मतलब हम हाई से लो जा रहे हैं ना. तो लूप 1 के लिए जैसे मैंने यहाँ पे पोटेंशियल ड्रॉप मिल गया, सो आई वॉज गोइंग लाइक दिस. हाउ एम आई मूविंग? आई एम मूविंग लाइक दिस. दिस इज आई एम मूविंग. दिस रेड कलर इज नॉट द करंट. दिस रेड कलर इज माई मूवमेंट. Red color is my movement. While moving, I saw what? High to low. So I have crossed a potential drop. I am going to write here what? -6. Can you -6? स्निग्धा, right? स्निग्धा, why -6? देखो मैं हाई से लो जा रहा था ना, क्लास 10 के बाद 11th का मार्क्स. हाई टू लो, 6 के इस साइड पॉजिटिव था, इस साइड नेगेटिव हो गया, हाई टू लो, सो दैट्स वाई नेगेटिव। समझ में आया? श्योर। नेक्स्ट, जैसे मैं यहां पे जा रहा हूं, देखो अब यहां से जा रहा हूं, किससे मीट हो गया मेरा? 3 ओम रेजिस्टेंस से। जब करंट रेजिस्टेंस से जाता है तब पोटेंशियल ड्रॉप हो जाता है। When current is flowing through a resistance, there is a potential drop. So how much will be the potential drop? V is equals to IR, you all remember? You all remember? How much current is flowing through 3 ohm resistance? I1. I1 is flowing through 3 ohm resistance. So we are going to write what? We are going to write here 3I1. We are going to write here 3I1. लेकिन positive या negative? How are we moving here? ये एरो है मेरा, देखो करंट हमेशा के लिए पॉजिटिव टू नेगेटिव ही मूव करता है। करंट हमेशा के लिए पॉजिटिव टू नेगेटिव ही मूव करता है, इसीलिए वी आर गोइंग टू कंसीडर व्हाट? हाई टू लो, वी आर गोइंग टू कंसीडर व्हाट? नेगेटिव। समझ में आया? समझ में आया अनुभव? मुझे जिस तो सो वी आर मूविंग फ्रॉम हाई टू लो। हाई टू लो मीन्स व्हाट? पॉजिटिव नेगेटिव। कैसे मालूम पड़ा हाई टू लो? क्योंकि करंट जिस डायरेक्शन में जा रहा है वो हमेशा के लिए हाई टू लो ही जाता है। करेक्ट? अब देखो, हु इज मूविंग? वी आर मूविंग, वी ऑल आर मूविंग। अब किससे मीट हो गया? 5 ओम। द मोमेंट वी मेट विथ 5 ओम, हाउ मच करंट इज गोइंग थ्रू 5 ओम? I. So potential drop will be how much? 5 ohm. But 5 into I, sorry, 5 into I. So potential drop क्या हो गया? 5 into I. रेजिस्टेंस है इसीलिए I को मल्टीप्लाई करना पड़ेगा ताकि हम लोगों को पोटेंशियल ड्रॉप मिले, है ना? अच्छा, ये डायरेक्ट प्लस होगा या माइनस? माइनस होगा। करंट के डायरेक्शन में ही जा रहा है ना। देखो मेरा एरो क्या है? करंट के डायरेक्शन में ही है ना, तो क्या लिखना है मुझे यहाँ पे? माइनस। ठीक है, चलो अब देखो क्या होगा? नेगेटिव टू पॉजिटिव प्लस। সো দিস এটা কারেন্ট কোন দিকে যাচ্ছে? এদিকে যাচ্ছে কারেন্ট। কারেন্ট যেদিকে যাচ্ছে, দেখ আমিও তো সেদিকেই মুভ করলাম। কারেন্ট যেদিকে যাচ্ছে আমারও অ্যারোটা সেদিকে মুভ, তাহলে কারেন্ট যেদিকে মুভ হয় পোটেনশিয়াল সেখানে ড্রপ হয়, তাই না? তাই জন্য মাইনাস। কারেন্ট যেদিকে ডাইরেকশনে ফ্লো করে, কারেন্ট সবসময় হাই টু লো যায়। কারেন্ট লো থেকে হাই যায় না, হাই পোটেনশিয়াল থেকে লো পোটেনশিয়ালে যায়। তাহলে কারেন্ট যখন এদিকে যাচ্ছে তার মানে এদিকেই পোটেনশিয়ালটা ড্রপ হয়েছে। কারেক্ট? ওকে, till this much clear? Okay, now at last we are covering what? 10 volt from where? Negative to positive. Low to high, low to high means positive, that means plus 10. Clear? Plus 10 equal to how much? 0. Why? Kirchhoff told total potential drop around a complete loop should always be what? 0. So just check, this is the total potential drop. These are all what? Potential drop. How did I get? While moving around the loop. Correct? So that is equal to 0. Now what is our work? Our work is to make it look better. How can I make look better? Minus 6 plus 10 plus 4. So we can write minus 3I1 minus 5I. How much we are going to write? Plus 4. So if I take that plus 4 in the right hand side, we are going to get minus 4. So if I remove all the negatives, it will look a bit better. So it will look 3I1 plus 5I, that is equals to 4. So this is our equation 1. So क्या हो गया? लूप 1 का इक्वेशन मुझे मिल गया। मुझे पहले क्या करना चाहिए था? लूप 1 का इक्वेशन मुझे मिल गया। Similarly, first we are going to solve this, then you are going to write. All of you please pay attention. First we are going to do this, then you are going to write. Now similarly, please all of you, now we are going to write for the loop 2. Now we are going to write for the loop 2. So for loop 2, you are going to help me. You all are going to help me. So we are starting from any point. Let's start from here. Let's make this is the start. Okay? You are going to tell me. I am moving what? Clockwise or anti-clockwise? Clockwise. Let's see. Whom did I meet? 10 ohm. How much current is flowing? I minus I1. So voltage how much should it be? 10 into negative or positive? Negative. Why? Because current जिस direction में जा रहे हैं, we are moving in that direction only. वी आर मूविंग इन दैट डायरेक्शन, सो दैट मीन्स करंट हमेशा के लिए हाई टू लो ही जाता है. सो दैट्स व्हाई आई शुड पुट हियर हाउ मच, माइनस. अंडरस्टूड. सेकेंड पॉइंट, किस हो गया अभी 3 ओम. देखो 3 ओम के ऊपर से करंट किस डायरेक्शन में जा रहा है, राइट हैंड साइड. और अब हम लोग किस डायरेक्शन में जा रहे हैं, ऑपोजिट टू दैट. यस और नो? কি হলো স্নিগ্ধা, এই দীক্ষা? হ্যাঁ, বুঝতে পারিসনি, আমি বুঝতে পেরেছি যে তুই বুঝতে পারিসনি. ভেরি গুড, ভেরি গুড. এ দেখ এত অবধি তো ঠিক, এটা ক্লিয়ার. এখন দেখ দীক্ষা, আমরা এরমভাবে মুভ করছি, 3 ওহমের মধ্যে দিয়ে কারেন্টটা কেমন করে গেছিল দেখ. কারেন্টটা গেছিল এরম করে, গ্রিনটা হচ্ছে কারেন্টের ডিরেকশন, আই গেছে, I1 গেছে. আর আমরা কিভাবে মুভ করছি, হাউ আর উই গোয়িং টু মুভ? We are going to move like this. Now movement is what, opposite. करंट जिस डायरेक्शन में फ्लो हुआ है और हम लोगों का डायरेक्शन अलग है, मतलब ऑपोजिट है. What we have to write? Plus 3I1. Very good. Plus 3I1. Correct. अब माइनस से प्लस जा रहे हैं, हम लोग नेगेटिव टू पॉजिटिव जा रहे हैं ना. दिस विल बी हाउ मच, +6. And finally we come to what, we come to the starting point. And finally we come to the starting point. Okay, so finally we come to the starting point, we get how much, equals to 0. अब क्या करना चाहिए, it needs to look good, we should make it look better. So some kind of grooming should be done here. So what kind of grooming should we be doing, let's see. Minus 10I plus 10I1 plus 3I1 plus 6, that is equal to 0. Now see, হ্যাঁ বল বাবা সায়ন্তন, বল, অসুবিধা নেই. এটা কি করে হলো, এ দেখ যখন আমরা কারেন্টের ডিরেকশন করেছিলাম আগে, যে গ্রিন কালার দিয়ে করেছিলাম না, তাহলে I1টা কেমন গেছে, এই যে আইটা এরকম গেছিল, ভালো করে দেখ, সেখান থেকে একটুখানি এরকম I1 এরকম গেছে, তাই না. এই I1টাই তো 3 ওহমের মধ্যে দিয়ে গেছে. সো তাহলে যখন আমরা মুভ করছিলাম, আমাদের রেড অ্যারোটা, আমাদের তো রেড অ্যারো, সো রেড অ্যারোটা মানে কি, আমরা কোন দিকে মুভ করছি, I1 যেদিকে মুভ করছে তার অপোজিটে না. তাহলে যখন আমরা কারেন্টের অপোজিটে যাচ্ছি মানে লো থেকে হাইতে যাচ্ছি. কেন লো থেকে হাই, কারেন্ট সবসময় হাই টু লো ফ্লো করে, তাই না. তুই যদি এখন পাহাড়ে উঠিস, তুই কি রিভার্স স্ট্রিমের এগেনস্টে যাবি না অ্যালংয়ে যাবি, এগেনস্ট. কেন, পাহাড়ের জল কোথা থেকে নামে, হাই টু লো. তাহলে কারেন্ট কোন দিকে নামছে, হাই টু লো, আমরা কোন দিকে যাচ্ছি, ওর এগেনস্টে. ক্লিয়ার, ভেরি গুড. সো নাও আফটার ডুইং, জাস্ট সি, উই আর গেটিং হাউ মাচ, 13I1 minus 10I. So we are getting 13I1 minus 10I, that is equal to what, -6. So if we just do this in this manner, we are going to get how much, if I add them, what am I going to get, if I multiply with negative sign, both side negative value, we are going to get how much, minus 13I1 plus 10I, that is equal to 6. So we got two loop, two equation. Fine, we got two loop, two equation, and there is two unknown. There is two unknown in both the equation, yes or no? We are going to solve this by the method of simultaneous equation. Simultaneous equation पता है ना, substitution, right, substitution method. So what we can do, please see, we have to first cancel. किसको cancel कर, हम लोग कैसे cancel किया जाता है इसको, यहाँ पे देखो 5I है और यहाँ पे प्लस 10I है, तो मैंने इक्वेशन 1 को अगर 2 से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो क्या होगा, राज देख, if I multiply this with 2, if I multiply this equation 1 with 2, we are going to get what, 10I आएगा यहाँ पे, और यहाँ पे भी 10I है, तो सब्ट्रैक्ट करने से क्या होगा, वो क्या हो जाएगा, कैंसिल आउट. So we are going to do like this, we are going to write like this, equation 2 minus 2 into equation 1, equation 2 into 2 into equation 1. So what is equation 2, let me write here, what is, হ্যাঁ, আমি যদি 2 দিয়ে কেন মাল্টিপ্লাই করছি এটাকে দেখ ভালো করে। 5 এর সাথে যদি 2 মাল্টিপ্লাই করে 10 হবে, আর ওই 10টা তাহলে কেটে যাবে। কারেক্ট। সো ইফ আই মাল্টিপ্লাই বোথ অফ দেম, if I multiply both of, if I write it in this way, minus 13i1 plus 10i, that is equal to 6, and this one 2 is getting multiplied with number 1, this is 6i1 plus, not fa, it is not the fa, then 2 into 4, that is equal to 8, and we are going to do what? Subtract. হ্যাঁ 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 হতো হতো হতো। It's mathematics. This is physics. Mathematics, you know, you should be able to do this. Now what can we cancel them? And here how much we are going to get? 19i1. And this one we are going to get how much? This is minus 19. This is minus 2. So I1 will be 2 by 19 ampere. So don't you think we have got I? If you have got I, put this value of, we have got I1, put this value of I1 in any equation, and can we find out I? So putting this in equation 1, putting this in equation 1, so we can get 3i1, I1 is 2 by 19 plus 5i, that is equals to 4. So 3 2 is a 6, 6 by 19 plus 5i, that is equals to 4. So therefore 5i is equals to how much? 4 minus 6 by 19. How much are we going to get? How much are we going to get? 70 by 14. Right. So we are going to get here 76 minus 6 by 19. That is equals to, therefore I is equal to 70 by 19. Therefore I is equals to 14 by 15. So I have got, 14 by 90. So we'll be getting here 14 by 19 ampere. Calculation part is clear, but what does the question asked? Determine current flow. The question asked what? Determine current flow through all the resistance. Did I get all the resistance? We have got I as well as I1. So can you find out I minus I1? So therefore what we can write? Therefore I minus I1 will be how much? 14 by 19 minus 2 by 19. I minus I1 will be how much? 12 by 19 ampere. Is it clear to all? Is it clear to all? Start doing this. So in this question it is given, just see, in this question it is given, determine current in each branch. So we can see here is 80 volt is there, we can see 20 volt is there. Who is the powerful one? 80 is the powerful one. So 80 will send the current in this direction, I. So this one I is going, right? All of you please pay attention. Now from here the current is going to get branched. So in this direction how much current is going? I1, and in the other branch how much current is going to go? I minus I1. Correct? So this I1 is going like this, and I minus I1 is going like this. I minus I1 is going to go by this. This is the direction of I minus I1. Okay? So this is also I minus I1. So I1 goes from here, both meet. How much comes? I. So I. Now, just the way I have done in the previous question, determining the flow of current, I have marked it in the board. Those students who will not mark the way I am marking, they will find difficulty. If you think in my mind I will do the calculation, no. We see and we understand. Here you have to go by this way. Clear? So determine the flow of current, done all of you correctly? Acha. Now next, what was the step? High to low, low to high, potential drop. Remember? But we will go what? We will move clockwise or anti-clockwise. Which direction are you choosing? Let's do anti-clockwise then. Okay. So if we are doing anti-clockwise, all of you please pay attention. If we are doing anti-clockwise, we have to change the arrow direction. Okay. Anti-clockwise, tell me. Is it okay? High to low or low to high? Negative to positive? Low to high. That means plus 80. Then we are moving in this direction. Are we moving along the direction of current? So when we move along the direction of current, our potential drops. That is minus 20I. We are going low to high or high to low? Low to high. That means plus. Then we are going along the direction of current flow? Minus 20I1. We come to the starting point. That is equal to how much? 0. Is that part clear? Is it clear to all? Okay, fine. Now, please see, we have to make it look good. So, 20 plus 80 is 100. 100 minus 20I minus 20I1 equal to 0. If I make 100 in that side, it will be what? Minus 100. So, 20I plus 20I1 equal to 100. So, if I take 20 common from both sides, we are going to get what? I plus I1, that is equals to 5. This is my equation 1. All of you must be getting this first equation correct. If you are getting the first equation correct, that means you have done 80% correct. First equation correct means you have done 80% correct. Okay. Next, please pay attention. We are going to move anti-clockwise here again as well. This is the starting point. I am going to move anti-clockwise. When you are also going to do in your copy, you should make sure you are putting arrow in this way. Acha. Nisha, tell me, are we moving along the direction of current or opposite direction? Opposite. Opposite means low to high. So when we are moving opposite, low to high, loop 2. So that is low to high means positive, yes or no? So that means plus 20 I1. Plus 20 I1, right? Correct. Now when I am going from high to low, that means negative. Negative means minus 20. We are going along the direction of current. So when we are going along the direction of current, how are we going to do? Minus 30 into I minus I1. And finally, we make it what? We come to the starting point equal to 0. So that means this, we have to make it look better. Yes.
Minus 20
কোথায় এটা? Minus 20 high to low. Please see here. High to low. See the arrow. Okay. So what are we going to do? 20I plus 20I minus 30I. How much? This is 20I1. Sorry. Correct. Thank you. So 20I1 plus 30I1. So 50I1 minus 30I equal to minus ওদিকে গেলে 20. So ultimately the 0 will be cancelling. Like if I take common, we are going to get what? 5I1 minus 3I, that is equals to 2. So this is coming out to be my equation 2. So don't you think we have got equation 1 and 2? If you have got equation 1 and 2 correct, that means you have done 95% correct. If you have 3 marks for making 2 equations correct, you will get 1.5 marks. Next comes your mathematical strength. How strong you are in mathematics? So let's do this. Solving this one. How can we solve this? I minus I1. So hello, please see. If I multiply 3 with equation 1, can there be possibility of cancelling? So just see, what are we going to do here? We are going to add in this way equation 2 minus equation 3 into equation 1. So what I'm going to do, 5I1 minus 3I, that is equals to 2. 3 I'm going to multiply over here. We are getting how much? We are getting 3I1 plus 3I, that is equals to 15. And what are we going to do? We are going to, we don't need to go for minus, we can simply add, right? We can simply add. So if I do this will cancel. We are getting 8I1 17, I1 equal to 17 by 8. Therefore we have to put this in an equation. Putting in equation 1, we get how much? I plus I1. I1 is how much? 17 by 8, that is equals to 5. I is equals to 5 minus 17 by 8. 40 minus 17, that is 23 by 8. Yes or no? And finally, therefore I minus I1, that is equals to how much? If you minus them, find out 6 by 8, that is equal to 3 by 4. Is it clear to all? Is it clear to all? Sure. Acha. I am giving a question right now. This question today only you will go home and solve it. Today only. Those who are not going to solve it today, they will not be able to make this Kirchhoff law correct. Spare some time. I hope if I have to explain a question, it takes 10 to 15 minutes. And if you are trying to do on your own, I hope maximum it will take hardly how much? 10 minutes. Okay? Determine current in each branch. I hope. সেটা তো বুঝতে হবে, সেটা তো বুঝে নিতে হবে। যেটা বড় হয় সেটা প্লাস, যেটা ছোট হয় সেটা মাইনাস। Please go home and solve it today only. ঠিক আছে? And after solving, please let me know. Next class we are going to come with this question again. We'll come with these questions once again. Okay? Thank you everyone. Did you all subscribe to my channel?
Yes, sir.
Please subscribe today.